This thing is just a freaking rocket ship. I mean, I thought I knew what a Porsche was because of the car I drive, but this is such an evolution. It's amazing. Good morning. I'm driving my 2003 911, and I've been driving for the past few days a 2020 911 Carrera S convertible. So I decided to do a little comparison today and drive this car, a 2003 Carrera stock stick shift, sort of the total opposite of the car I'm driving, the 2020. And I want to say it's the same car. It's a 911, and it feels like a 911, and it has that rear end roar like a 911. The 2020 does. But as far as being the same car, it's nothing like the same car. And when you drive the 2003, which is arguably somewhat of a modern car, you can think, wow, these are the same. But the 2020 just has crazy amounts of power. This has plenty of power, but to get to this power, you gotta stir the gears. And everybody describes changing gears as like, oh, the most pure of experiences. And yeah, it's a pure experience to run the stick shift through the gears. But let me tell you, pushing that PDK around and having the telepathic shifting and the tachometer just blip, 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 up and down. And then when you decelerate, the thing rev matches for you, and it makes these little burbling sounds out the back. It's just a whole nother level of engagement. And you talk about, stick shift being so engaging, but the 2020 911 is just an overload of engagement. It is so fast, and it's fast just from the get-go. With a stick shift car, you got to think about mashing the accelerator and going fast, and certainly I'm guilty of that, and it's a lot of fun to round it out to 7,000 RPM. But the 2020 and the Carrera S, the 2020 and the Carrera S just has gobs of horsepower and delivers it through that automatic transmission. The other great thing about the 2020 in comparison and is that when you're driving it, you can just drive it around town. There's really no drama about it. You don't get tired of shifting. You don't feel like you're slogging through traffic. And part of that's due to the air conditioning in the seats. I mean, there's some modern conveniences that make this all more wonderful. Or the CarPlay. Oh gosh, the CarPlay is just over the top workable. Those kind of things make driving the car more enjoyable. And I love my 03, I love my 996, but I could be really in love with a brand new Porsche, and they're the same car. I started out saying that they're different cars, but they're actually the same car. They're both Porsches. You can get that crazy nice German precision in both cars. It's just the evolution of the 2020 is it's like stepping into a 5-star resort versus some boutique hotel or something. I'm running out of analogies here, but I'm going to change lanes and head down the freeway here. And have a lot of fun accelerating, in the 911, the 03. But I can tell you that the same application of pressure on the pedal in the 2020, I think it would be having me at double the speed limit, because the transmission just lets you do super legal things every time. So that's my initial impression of the 2020. And it only comes that I could wax on about it when I compare it directly against the older, more classic car.